What's going on, guys? Let me know if the audio is picking up okay. So I was getting two different time zones from YouTube and from StreamYard, and it was showing 80 minutes to go live here and 19 minutes. So I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna go live. I've got a little time. So long time no see. For those of you that are here, obviously I went a bunch of people jumped on pretty quick. It shows live for 1 hour. See what I'm saying? This is so strange the way this is doing this. So weird. So it's good to see everybody. Let me get rid of this ad over here. Hope everybody's doing well. It's been a lot going on over here with those shelves. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, so my audio is good. Yeah, I got about 90% of it up. There's still stuff to do. And hanging TV mounts. And are you back in Tejas? Did you mean Texas? No, Ricky, I'm not. We've been talking about Florida for like 6 months now. So let's see who's wearing what. So I am wearing Vanilla Tea from Rirana Perfume. So I have to say one of the beauties of this is being able to see everything so much easier having it out on all these shelves. So it's nice to have everything a little bit easier at the fingertips, I guess you could say. So Ryan's in the house. Nick's in the house. What's going on, everybody? Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Dominique, good to see you. AJ, that's all good. What's going on, Mac? Already answered Ricky. Digging the new setup. I appreciate it, Ethan. Dino, what's going on? Dylan, good to see you. Jared, how are you? Greetings from the 150 club. You're in the 300 club. I don't know what that means, Christian. I don't know what that means. But good to see you. Let's see. Welcome back. Good to see you. Coco Loco. Exactly. That's so I got that right over my head, went right there. This is the Zaharoff stuff. I threw away a ton of boxes, guys. That's me committing to I'm not moving across the country again by getting rid of all the fragrance boxes. I got rid of most of the boxes. So light blue O Intense, can't go wrong there. First Instinct Extreme, that's good stuff. Setup looking great so far. It's still got a ways to go. I mean, I got my laser disc players right here on the left seat. I've got so much going. I still got to get the logo light that's going to go up there. That's going to be a couple of weeks before I can do that. There's just so much to do. Luckily, there's no big rush, but I got the bulk of the fragrances done. Sony waving your line. Oh yeah, I'm definitely wearing warmer weather stuff. Yesterday we went to the beach for a little while, and I went with Strange Paradise from Zimmer Parfums. Nice sweet floral coconut tropical fragrance. That was nice. And we went to eat Sharky's on the beach. It started raining, so we ate inside at Sharky's, but it's right off the beach. Matt, good to see you. Let's see, Tony. For me, it's Niche Ani. Excellent. Acre de Joe Parfum on a gloomy day in Chicago. It's a good one. It's a good one. First in another one wearing, is that twice you said that, Matt? Because I know I saw First Instinct Extreme already. Might be two people wearing it, is what it actually worked out to be. Damn, it smells so good in the chat. We're in Dior Homme 2020. It was nice to get all of my Dior Homme fragrances out the boxes too. That's the thing. Having everything in the boxes, it's easy to get. You guys hear me talk about how stuff gets lost in the shuffle all the time, and that's part of it. Having everything in those boxes. Overall feel slightly spiced fruit, watery spiced fruit. That's how I would describe that. Acquaggio Profondo. Hugo Boss Dark Blue. I've never grabbed that one. I've seen it so many times at the rack stores. Apple Brandy on the Rocks by Killian. Pasha de Cartier, the original. Colorado Springs misses you. I don't miss it, but I appreciate that, Rick. Always like seeing what was available in my city. Glad you made it safely. We need a few things. Video of the Baywatch song along the beach. Yeah, I can see all of that. Come on now. Commodity Bergamot. Victorioso Victory. Good, and it's worth the $38 Canadian. Means you can press 300. Oh, okay. I was wondering what you. I was not sure at all, but it's good to see you, Kristen. Jeremy, how are you? Keith, good to see you. Wham Bam Click One, testing on some silver here. Tough test this time of year. Congrats on the move south. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's been muggy and humid and heavy, but it hasn't bothered me. Hasn't bothered me that it's super hot, you know. Legend Red from Mont Blanc. That's one of the few I don't have in the Legend line. Florida Man seeing 100 spray at Alligator. Oh, Jesus Christ. All frags making in one piece. Yes, no broken fragrances. No broken fragrances. That was nice. I'm still missing a few things, but I mean, I still got a bunch of boxes to open. Like the gift set for Guerlain L'Homme Ideal L'Intense, the black bottle. That's the only Guerlain I haven't found yet. And that's the only fragrance I really can think of that I haven't seen where I was like, hey, where's this at? I started doing some shoes before, like while I was waiting for this live stream, I started unboxing a lot of shit. I mean, there's some Nike Hyper Gamers. Those are from years ago. And there's Penny Fives right there, tucked down low. I got so much to do with shoes and stuff too. St. Kitts. Josh, good to see you. Congratulations to the new father. Let's pile in. Hit that like button. That's what I'm talking about. We only got 29 likes and we got 110 viewers. Guys, we can do better than that. Hit that thumbs up. Come on now. Y'all are better than this. Setup looks dope. So far, so good. I appreciate that. We'll do the collection tour and room tour and everything in a couple of weeks. There's a lot of stuff I still want to get done and kind of complete the room. Like my entertainment center, TV's not up. Like I just shit everywhere still. But in a few weeks, hopefully by the month's end, we'll get that video out. Scent of the day, grass clippings. Gotta get the yard work done, Matt. ATH Guapo. When I was in Orlando on vacation, tanned every day. Being from West Texas, I loved it. It rained every day. Okay. Hey, I'm good to see you. I go 30A yearly. Yeah, 30A, that's the stretch for sure. So I haven't worked. Here's one for you guys. I haven't worked out in a week. I'm having so much shit going on. My lower back's been sore. I've been doing a lot of stuff. But tomorrow, starting at the new gym, I signed up today on the website and got to go pick up my door access card tomorrow during staffed hours. But I'm going to hit the gym tomorrow. First time in, the last time I worked out was last Friday. Not 2 days ago Friday, the Friday before. So it's been over a week since the last time I worked out. It's been driving me nuts. And I have not been eating the greatest and hitting my protein intake every day. So I've been eating like shit. It's time to get serious. Signature Rosé till the fall. Oh, you can wear that one year round, man. I wear it year round. Exclusively for my daughter's birth. Got a 10 ml of Ani and Born in Roma, I'm assuming. Ferragamo, the self-titled fragrance. That's good stuff. Good violet leaf fragrance. St. Kitts for Bowtie Freddy, just like Dylan's wearing St. Kitts as well. They hire a personal. Oh, God. Trust me. My wife and my mother came up too for a couple of days. She left earlier. They keep bringing up the dusting. I would say once a week to where I don't let it get bad. Grab the little step ladder to do the top shelves because these are 5 tier. And that's 4 tier in the middle. So it's 2 shelves. So it's 5, 4, 5, and that's all one shelf. And you got the rack splitting the middle. That's what my Drew Brees little plushie goes on that you guys are used to seeing in older videos, that little metal rack. And then 5, 4, 5. So I got 5 tier, 4 tier, 5, 5, 4, 5. And I got a little bit of room for expansion. I got rid of some things. Even getting here, I got rid of some more fragrances. Like, am I ever going to spray this ever? No. So I got rid of, literally, my wife was just cutting the tape on some boxes for a bunch of stuff I emptied. And she's like, you sure you want to get rid of these? I said, yes. So a little bit of overflow of stuff that's just sitting and collecting dust. Born in Roma. That's what I thought you'd put. Enigma. Ooh, Bulgari Wood Neroli. That's a good one. That's actually at the front of the line. My Bulgari fragrances are right there. There's Wood Neroli right at the tip of my finger. So I'm already learning where everything is, where I put it. That's the downside, is pulling all this stuff out and starting to organize. And then it's like, let's say 2/3 of that particular brand or line is still boxed up. And it's like, okay, I want to finish that section. So you start busting other boxes trying to find specific fragrances. That's what I've been doing the last couple of days. Our fragrance is legit. You can buy stuff from them. They're legit. Invictus Victory is good. It's right here. I've got to do that in the weekly rotation video. Is going to be tomorrow instead of today. Obviously, it was a clone video today because I had a lot of people asking for a clone video because I've been doing a lot of designer and niche, not as much clones lately. So I put out a clone video today. Aqua 2016 or is good to go. I agree. Zaharoff Neo. Newt, what's going on? Congrats on the move. Ingenious Ginger by Goldfield and Banks, new release. Low key, top tier, recent release. Highly suggested. Happy report 2 new pickups from my local Euphoria Perfumes. Prodalone for $75. Light Blue Forever gift set, 100 ml for $50. Damn. 100 ml Light Blue Forever gift set, $50. That's a hell of a deal. Really is. Boss number 6. You can't go wrong there with the original. Nice view. So this is temporary, guys. I literally have my camcorder. I'm trying to find my webcam. My camcorder sitting on, it's an Alexandria Lemensity box with the Elysium O Intense box on its side to give me the height I need, with the little tripod sitting there, a little makeshift. I got a little small ring light here with my new light bar, which I do love. It's magnetic. This new light bar for on the desk. But this is temporary. This is not where it's going to be. Typically, it's going to be more in front of the monitor. This kind of in between the monitors. So like I said, this is just temporary for a couple of days. So get everything situated. From one of the best YouTube frag channels. Please tell me your thoughts on Lodisi Intense. So it doesn't smell a ton like the original. You do get the yuzu from the original, but it's much more earthy and smoky than it is spicy green like the original. It is good. It does, if you like having some freshness in the cooler weather, I think Lodisi Intense is a great option for the cooler weather. I've actually featured it in winter list in years past. It is solid. It's not as cheap as it used to be. It used to be 20-something bucks for a big 4.2 ounce bottle. Now it's like 30-something. So it's not like it's much more expensive, or right under 30. It went up a few dollars, but it's underappreciated. It doesn't really get any love anymore. Hell, I haven't worn it in quite a while, but it's like earthy green with some yuzu freshness. So it smells like Lodisi. Just, I guess it's appropriately named. It is more intense because it's darker and smokier. And it performs really good. At least my bottle does. Energizer Bunny, the frag community. I appreciate that. Always delivering and always on point. Congrats on your move. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hit the like. We're getting there. We got 67 likes, 121 viewers. I mean, almost half the likes to viewers. But I mean, hey, I can't make you guys click it. You know what I mean? Dylan Blue for Alan. Excellent choice. I did watch SummerSlam. That was when I shut it down yesterday. I mean, I was doing something for the opening match, but I kind of chilled out for the Brock and Cody match. I'm talking about Lemensity by Alexandria Fragrances. Yeah, in tomorrow's video, yeah. That's I mean, I can't even grab it. My camera's propped up on it right now. But yeah, it's going to be in the weekly rotation video for tomorrow. From Barbados, glad to see you getting in. Happy unpacking. Terry Diamez, Eau de Toilette. Excellent. Thank you, man. Sitting at 81.3K subs. 100K is literally around the corner, people. Make sure you're sharing vids with friends and introducing them to the content. I appreciate that, Jared. Yes, sir. It is indeed. Good to see you. Club Didn't We Intense Man Eau de Parfum. That's my 2 favorite rose fragrances. It's hard to, I mean, I got to go with Rosé because it's one of my 5 favorite fragrances in my collection. It's in my literal top 5 out of all of this stuff. Adonis Awakens was one of the top 5 releases of 2022, in my opinion. But Rosé is just, it's up there with Dior and Parfum for me. And Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger, like my lifers, my all-time 5. Looks just like the ones I was looking at. They came from Amazon. They had $200 a piece. And the new desk was $300, which this is a U shape. The woods don't match exactly because I really wanted this white oak color, but I couldn't find matching white oak for the shelves. So I went with industrial brown is what it's called. Got a fire. The Boz. What's going on, Boz? See you back. Hello, guys. Good to see you, Boz. Scott, good to see you. Everybody's showing Boz a little bit of love. Tom Ford Mandarino Diamalfi Aqua. That was nice. So that happened yesterday where I was starting to pile in certain areas. It's like, I know there's stuff I need to leave room for. And they hit me. I said, where's my Tom Fords? I hadn't seen those yet. So I had to go looking for them. Speaking of, because that's one of my Tom Fords. Apologize for not typing correct. It's all good, Dino. Just know you don't have to type it over and over because I saw every single time you typed it. Aura is indeed legit. Pain retail for fragrance, always a pain. Be in Florida in a few weeks and go rack store. It wasn't nothing really special. I haven't hit all of them yet, but the Marshalls is really nice over here. The Ross was a pigsty, but the Marshalls is really nice. Let's see. Like a shelving, the offset is cool and looks sturdy. Oh yeah, each shelf can hold 100 pounds. They're rated for 100 pounds, every single tier. So I made sure to get the industrial ones. I didn't want to get anything weak and flimsy. I prefer Victory to Victory Elixir. Interesting. I plan on getting Victory Elixir soon. I bought some tomorrow. They come in, so Tuesday is going to be a fragrance haul from Fragrance Buy. I bought some fragrances over the weekend. They had a massive restock on a whole bunch of shit. So any of you that checked my community page, I posted it yesterday with the link that they had a restock on all kinds of stuff. They had Dior Homme Parfum. It sold out right away, but a bunch of other stuff. I mean, hell, what the hell did I get? Pull up my order real quick. I'll tell you guys what I bought. So no specific topic. It's been like 9 days since we went live and had a conversation. So I'm just jumping on here just to chop it up with you guys. So Chrome Parfum, I got that. Brioni Essential, the newest release, got that. Boston Scent Magnetic, Cool Water Reborn, Lacoste L1212 Blanc, the Eau Intense and the Eau Fraiche. Been wanting to get those, and then I grabbed the 50 ml of Most Wanted Parfum. Finally got around to getting a bottle of that. My decant's been empty for that. So Chrome Parfum, been needing that. I had yet to smell it. Lacoste White Eau Fraiche and Eau Intense, Most Wanted Parfum, Cool Water Reborn, Boston Scent Magnetic, which I still say is one of the best designer releases of the year. It's up there with Le Male Elixir for me, and Issey Miyake Vetiver. That's like my top 3 designer releases of the year. That's hard to say. I actually, Issey Miyake, L'Odyssey Vetiver might have to jump into 4th because Spice Bomb Infrared EDP is really good. I think that deserves a higher spot. But we'll do that video at the end of the year, the 10 best releases of the year. So, but yeah, there's some good stuff that came. It's been a good year. It's been a good year, I think, for the most part. Apple Brandy on the rocks. At least for designers, I've been pretty happy for the most part. Not everything's been a home run. Climatic, good to see you. What's going on, Tony? Love the new setup. Glad you made it safely. Latafa Fakar Black, the YEDT clone. Welcome to Tampa. I don't live in Tampa. I live in Panama City Beach. I don't live in Tampa, Don. So, let's see. So, actually, Don, yeah, you're one of the ones that commented on my story yesterday where I'm wearing the pen. So I got a funny story for you guys. Don, I'm just picking and playing, but I have to. So in my story, I'm wearing this bucket hat at the beach. So you guys see what it says on it, right? Panama City Beach. And I had somebody say Tampa ? And then right under it, I forgot what Don's message was where at in Florida? And it's like, I'm wearing a Panama City Beach, Florida bucket hat. Love my bucket hat, by the way. I got a few other bucket hats, but that one I just bought since I got here. Kind of the pink tie-dye look. Love it. Love it, love it. But I'm just picking on you, Don. It's good to see you, man. There is going to be. I haven't done an upload in a month. I didn't upload at all last month on the channel. I just had so much going on. But I will be doing an upload on that channel for sure. Miss living in Colorado now that you have access to growing up. No, I don't miss Colorado at all. At all. The Intense is fire. Clifton, good to see you. New Boss bottle. Yeah, I saw that that's coming. I hope they do better than the Parfum because look, the Parfum was a good fragrance. It just doesn't smell like Boss bottle. Same thing as Polo Red Parfum. It's a good fragrance. It just doesn't smell like Polo Red. That's my only issue with these flankers is they got to smell like the DNA, you know. So let's see. You got to skip ahead a bit. Dan Not the Man, the best name on YouTube. Luna Rosa Carbon, excellent. Bought Xerjoff Renaissance. OMG, it smells unbelievably good. That's one I want to get hopefully in the next month or 2. I plan on getting that. L'Arome Sport Cologne, that's an excellent one. Got Evening Mystique on the way. Well, Dan, I hope you enjoy it, my man. I definitely hope you enjoy it. It is right there. Eric, what's going on, big dog? H24 EDT, can't go wrong there. Newt, you heard Newt. He said slap the like button. 95 likes. We're getting there. 146 viewers. We're almost to 100 likes. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys coming and hang out with me for a little bit on Sunday. I missed you guys. That's why I titled it just as I'm back, because it's not like me to go a week and a half without a stream. I didn't have much of a choice. especially because I wanted to go live in the last 2 days while I was doing this. I just hadn't found a camera of some sort. Like for those of you that saw yesterday's video, I was on my phone with a lapel mic. I didn't even have my good mic. So it's my Elgato Wave, because the audio quality is much better for this than it was for that. Tomorrow's video's audio quality is going to be better than today's video's audio quality. Extreme before going to bed. An unaverage Joe, the summer shoulder is in the house. What's going on, Joe? Ombre leather. I will finally be getting a bottle of that in the Parfum this fall. Those decants have been empty for a while. Rare Carbon from Afnan has held me off when I get in the mood to just kind of pull the cap and sniff it, or just spray it on my arm, which I do that all the time. So the Extreme, that's the only one I don't have. Well, the newest release, I don't have that one either. Big Boz, man. How are you liking Florida Panhandle so far as a resident? For the most part, it's been pretty good. I can't complain. I don't like my Chipotle that's really close. Like I literally have a Chipotle right there. They're 1 for 3 as far as good experience, because they just, I mean, today wasn't that bad. So I guess I'll give them, 3 out of 5 stars for today. They had 1 for a 4-star rating. And then one, I walked out. I didn't even bother. That was the one they named 0 stars. So there's other ones around, but I just, it seems like a pretty lazy staff. They're not really all that efficient at this one. I've seen 3 different staffs combinations so far, and just efficiency is not their strong suit. And for a tourist area, it's not a good thing. I feel bad for the general manager. So it's spicier, more animalistic. It's got some oud that really stands out. The leather stands out a lot more as well. Vanilla oud, I'm assuming Vertus. Excellent choice. If that's what you're wearing, Cliffy. Congrats on the mood. Due to bad and cold weather in Germany, scent is YEDP. Well, at least you smell really good. Picked up Issy Noir Ombre and Vertus Vanilla Oud. Can't wait for the cooler weather. Vanilla Oud's phenomenal. That's up there with my top 5. Like, that's one of the 5 best fragrances I've ever smelled. Ideal EDP, the new Black Cat. I haven't tried the new version. My version's, does it have the painted size? No, my version doesn't have the painted size, so it's a relatively newer formula. Frag by Restock, definitely making it tough for nobody. And look, they sold out of a lot of stuff already. People have been jumping on stuff. I'll go back and check, and it's like stuff's not there anymore. Which one I was going to grab? The Le Male Le Parfum clone from Fragrance World. I put it in my cart and was like, okay, maybe next week I'll do another order. I went to check earlier. Out of stock, is gone. I was like, that'll make a good video. I love the fragrance. I'd love to see how close the clone is. Nope. Gone. Ferragamo Uomo, you'll smell like a delicious coffee cake, is basically how you can look at that. Addie, good to see you. Al Rehab Choco Musk EDP. I've never tried that one. Svengali, we're in Cool Water Parfum. That's an excellent choice. That is right there. That is Cool Water Parfum, right next to Artisan Teal. I don't really, for the most part, I don't really go based off of a rainy day. I've been asked that a bunch of times. I just wear whatever, whether it's sunshine or rain. The Bane. Good to see you, Bane. Live to the age of 80. I hope so. 30 years ago, I would have said, ooh, man, 80, that's stretching it. Nowadays, that should be, life expectancy is above that now, I think. Retain either the mind or body of a 20-year-old for the last 50 years of your life. Which you want? Probably mind. I'm sure it would be much more miserable to not be of sound mind. Excellent fragrance question. Cool Water Intense Fragrance Outlet, they're out of stock. 88 likes. 100. Oh, wow, I'm way behind. So, guys, I got to skip ahead. If that's the comment I'm at, that means I'm way behind. So, all right, I apologize, but I am going to skip quite a bit. Sorry, guys. I feel so bad having to skip all these comments like this, but wow, I'm so far behind. I see Spencer. I see Darren J. I see a bunch of names. I had Brian. What's going on? So, all right, we're closer to the bottom here. 150 in the chat. Paulo, good to see you. Vincent, Most Wanted Parfum is better, in my opinion, than Wanted by Night. And I feel the other way around. I like the Most Wanted more Well, yeah, most wanted parfum is definitely better than wanted by night. I agree with that. But as far as the most wanted, that's my favorite version. Coco Loco, it's 102 degrees here in Texas. That's an excellent choice. You smell nice and vibrantly spiced and fruity, tropical. Yes, sir. Okay. Hey, Chad, just got back from getting stitches. Cut my finger. Sin of the day. Nick Jonas Silver. Okay, that's a good one. That is right behind that. There's blue. Right behind it's silver, and then behind that's crimson. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that because I'm helping myself remember where everything is. That's why I keep pointing out, oh, that's over here. That's over there. 1 million parfum. Leighton, I mean, that's up to you. It's not really a safe blind buy. I would encourage you to sample it first, but you're a big boy. You know, you're a big boy, Manny. I would say if you've never smelled the DNA before, it's not safe. I just can't wholeheartedly tell you screw it and go for it. I would try to at least try a clone or get a sample for a few bucks. That'll be cheaper than getting a clone, but I would try it first because you might not like it. Even though a bunch of people do, you might not like it. There's people that can't stand that fragrance. So I love it. You might not. You might regret that buy. If it was 30 bucks, I'd say go for it. $30 fragrance, roll the dice. Screw it. I mean, what you gonna do? Try to hunt down a sample of a fragrance you can get for 30 bucks? Good luck. But something like that, niche, I would sample it, my man. I would definitely sample it. Darren J, wearing Triton, Oceania clone. Okay, skip ahead. Thoughts on Cavalli Uomo? I did a review on that one a few years ago. It's a beautiful honeyed violet smell. Sweet floral, powdery, but doesn't come across feminine to me. Very good performer on my skin, too. TLTG stands for the Legendary Team Gates. It is the acronym in my fantasy matchups. So when it says TLTG versus whoever I'm playing that week, whether it's baseball, football, basketball. So it's an acronym based off of my fantasy sports team name. Profondo or YEDP? Neither are my favorite of either line. Damn. It'd have been easier if you'd have picked one that was like top 2 in the line. Like if you would have said Profumo or YEDP, Profumo. If you'd have said YEDT or Y La Parfum, I'd have picked one of those. I guess I got to go with YEDP by a very narrow margin. I mean, I like them about equally. I really like both of them. It's just they're not my favorite in each line. That's the thing. Bilbo's in the house. Good to see you. Glad you survived the move. Gentleman Society. That's another one I need to get. I did a first impressions on the decan a while back, but heard Wanted by Night is more of a compliment getter for women. It has a louder projection. I want something loud projection, strong sillage. Anything can get a compliment. Anything can get, and there's a lot more that goes into it than just smelling good, my man. You've had to have heard that from other people before. Please don't buy a fragrance on what's gonna try to get you women. Let it be extra for your wardrobe. Don't let it be the main focus. And you know, maybe right now you're like, oh, I didn't say that, and I'm upsetting you. And I don't mean to. I'm just trying to be helpful in some form or fashion. Go based off of what you enjoy wearing the most, because the way you're going to feel is going to change the way the energy you're emitting comes across and your mood. And I would honestly go after whatever smells best to you, because most fragrances smell good anyways, especially when we're talking Zaharoff fragrances and stuff like that. Most women are going to like most of them anyhow. Go with the one that you like to smell the most, because it's going to mentally, without you realizing it, put you in a more approachable state, I guess you could say. I hope that makes sense. Make sure you like it first. You living in the sillage, as I like to say, is most important. You got to be wanting to live in that sillage. You have to want to live in it. Oh, I couldn't tell you. I finished a bottle of Tommy the other day. That's the most recent one. Would it be redundant to get one more intense? Yes. Very much like those. Very redundant. Teach their own. I mean, I have a few doers. They are this way. Right there is where some of my Dua fragrances are. So, I mean, I don't find they're all that synthetic. I mean, teach their own. Tomorrow, getting my hands on grapefruit and sage and light blue O Intense. Excellent. Excellent choices. Good mass appealing stuff right there. So I actually didn't even see anything about those. I haven't been paying attention to any posts or anything, and I haven't talked to Christian. So that's going to be interesting because Triumph of Bacchus is already ridiculously strong. Per daily use and gym. CK All or Versace Pour Homme. That's pretty tough because they're both really good for that. I would have to lean to Versace Pour Homme, but not by a great deal. CK All is a really, really, really good cheapie. Yeah, I got to go with Versace Pour Homme though. Impact. He's never tried that one. Seen anything on the new Polo Oud release? I didn't look into it. I saw iFragrance's post the other day, but I haven't really looked into it. Let's see. There's a touch of fruit. So autumn and spring, better spice bomb range. You don't even mention Dua. Good to see you back. You're going to put cool water parfum to the test and see how it stacks up against high heat and humidity. I mean, I'm going to wear it at some point. I'll wear it at some point. I'd like to know, do you wear a fragrance at all times every single day, or do you get tired of it? Most of the time I have something on. Most of the time right now I'm wearing vanilla tea from Rirana Perfumes. Last night, out the shower, I wore clean, classic, pure soap. Yesterday during the day, I wore Strange Paradise from Zimmer Parfums. I mean, I wear something quite often. I don't wear stuff to the gym all the time. That's on occasion. I would say maybe half the time I wear something to the gym. I don't wear something to the gym as often. But for the most part, yeah, I wear fragrance most of the time. Smash that like button. It's free all night long. That's what I'm talking about. And that's all she wrote for that. Favorite brands. I love Dior. Big fan of Dior. I've become a big fan of Brioni. So excited that I'll have all 4 releases when Essential gets here. I get that tomorrow. Paco Rabanne, Viktor and Rolf, Prada. Just as far as designers, anyways. I mean, there's a lot I really enjoy. As far as niche, there's a bunch of Parfums de Marly, Argo, Zaharoff, Kajal. I like the creeds I have. The ones I have, there's a reason I bought those. Roger Parfums, incredible collection of fragrances. I didn't realize how many I had until I was unpacking all of them. Incredible collection. Just to name a few. Probably at the end of the month. I'm still unpacking and moving in. Pacific Lime, Gin Tonic, Mango Thai Lime. Ooh, that is a tough selection right there. Wow, that's a hard one. Damn, that's the hardest one I've been hit with in this live stream. Why are you doing this to me? What did I do to make you hate me so much, Matt? Why did you do this? What did I do to anger you? Damn, that's tough because I love all 3 of those. That is a phenomenal freshie lineup right there. Shit. I'm drawing a blank. I don't know which one to pick. They're so good. All 3 are so good. I think I got to go with Gin Tonic here. It's not just casual. I could do more with it because they all smell phenomenal. I feel like the added versatility to Gin Tonic makes me lean to that one, but man, that's tough. But I'm gonna go with Micallef Gin Tonic. Damn, that was a hard one. Why do you hate me, Matt? Why do you hate me? Armand Blanc Luxterra, never tried that. Coach for Men. After 8 months of having it, it's much stronger now. Maceration's a real thing, especially as you replace the oil and alcohol with air through atomization. Pure White. Pretty impressed with it. 1.5 Men fragrance reviews. Just ordered Eternal Coffee. Looking forward to fall now. It's a beautiful sweet cream coffee fragrance for sure. You think Toy Boy can be a good signature scent for a masculine guy as a contrast? That actually, yes, based on what you're saying, is a nice contrast. Because masculine, how masculine you are has nothing to do with it. It's more of a confidence level. Because as long as you don't care if somebody, like maybe one of your buddies be, oh dude, you smell like a chick, you smell like roses. As long as that kind of shit don't bother you, because masculine guys have other masculine buddies that act like that, because guys are dickheads to each other. Masculine guys are anyways. Catty little bitches are different when it comes to those guys. But I would say as long as you're cool with your buddies busting your balls, yeah, go for it. It's one of those poke your chest out kind of fragrances, because it's a strange rose-based fragrance. But I'm with you on that. I think it's a great fragrance. Always been a fan of it. I haven't worn it in a while. But it's a very good question. And your question kind of answers itself. Yeah, I think so. Smell like many others. Kind of, I mean, it's kind of generic, but good generic. You know? It's better than the Eau de Parfum. The Eau de Parfum is the most generic of the group. Smells great, don't get me wrong, but it's green aromatics and woods. Very generic, but at least you get a little bit more of a darker, ambery, smoky nuance to the Parfum. I still think the Parfum is the best of the three. The Elixir is maybe the dressiest, and the Parfum is the best well-rounded of the group. Velvet Desert Oud, never tried that. Are the beaches and parking free over there? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't had to pay to park or pay to get on the beach or anything like that. Shameless, what's your favorite niche leather fragrance? Right now, honestly, Paradis de Sin's Bliss has captivated me because it smells like Tuscan leather, but the woods, the patchouli and oak moss are the stars of the show with the leather instead of the saffron and the raspberry. You still smell them, but they fleet and go to the background, and the woods and oak moss, mainly with a little bit of patchouli, kind of shine. So I would say that's kind of captivated me recently. So Paradis de Sin's, it's a twist and a take on Tuscan leather. It's kind of a rebalancing of the formula in some ways. So that's what I would say. Favorite in the Eros line, that's going to be Flame, with the Eau de Parfum being a close second. Why Le Parfum versus Ralph's Club Elixir. Why Le Parfum? Much more versatile. Ralph's Club Elixir is a bit more dressy. It's a earthy iris, which I love, but it's a little bit more dressy, I think. Dressier occasion. Whereas Why Le Parfum, anything. Bacio Immortel is a phenomenal, similar Tuscan leather style. That I like to wear to weddings. That one is much more raspberry forward, kind of like Tuscan leather is. I'm enjoying, as of late, Island Man from Sterling Soap Company, which is Virgin Island water shave soap. No, it's not a fragrance, but I had to say something. All good, Scott. All good, my man. How do you have your fragrances on the shelves? Alphabetically by house. So there aren't niche and designer on the same shelf, but I tried to keep the brands together. Nothing's alphabetically. Like there's niche, like this whole line down is niche. And then right here, that's all car company fragrances, that entire shelf. And then when you come down, this is all designers. This is all designers, Jean-Paul Gaultier stuff right here. If you go down another level, there's Paco Rabanne's right here by where the hat's at. So we got Middle Eastern stuff separated by brands. So you got some Duas, a little bit of Rasasi, Fragrance World. I forgot what's over here in the corner, but you got Armaf, and then all of this section's Paris Corner. Then we come down some more. There's Rayon Tradition. I don't remember. Latafas and Alhambras are right here in these rows. Alexandria, Essential Obsessions. Like I try to keep things separated a certain way. Right here, this Raja Parfums, Margiela. So there's a designer with niche on that shelf because Margiela's a designer, but that's Authenticity and Happy Land and some other stuff right there. This Aqua de Parmas and Atelier Cologne. Like there's stuff all over the place. I could just keep going and going. Thank you for asking. It's just there's a method to the madness, and as long as I know where everything is, I guess that's all that really matters. But I tried to place somewhat of a method to the madness that is this fragrance wall. Absolutely, my man. Absolutely. Glad you took it that way. You know, some people would get offended and be like, I didn't ask you for all that. You know, so Enrique, good to see you. Tried Arabian's Tonka. I have not. I would assume it is, though. I would assume, because I mean they're potent. Montal is some strong stuff. Which, here we go, right back to it. There's Montal and Mancera, and I left room on that shelf because I'm always buying new Manceras. So I'm not putting anything else on that shelf. I got another bare shelf right down here. That's a completely empty shelf under this row. It's completely empty. That's gonna be for more niche. The other half of the shelf was a Zaharoff I left for some more niche. Like I got room in different spots that I intentionally left where I know there's going to be more growth with certain brands. Like I know I'm always going to get the Zaharoff releases. I know I'm always going to keep buying new stuff from Mancera. You know what I mean? Like my Amouage, that whole row is Amouage. 2 rows of Parfums de Marly. Like all my Kajals are right here. Like it's kind of tight, but I have a little bit of room for expansion. It all depends. You know, it all depends on where it's at. But I know that's not what you asked, but I'm kind of all over the place. Devin, what's going on? Glad you got there safely. Loving the content so far and the view. Looking forward. So there's going to be a lot more vlogs. I got to get settled in and situated. That's long term. There's going to be some out in the world vlogs. You know, guys are going to get to see how easy I sweat. So I hope I'm not too far back. Percival or Sedley? Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. That's so tough. The best performer is Percival. I have to say this because so many people jump on that. So, man. Damn, that's tough. Sadly, they're both equally versatile. I guess I got to go with what would be in my household would be Percival because my wife's such a huge fan of Percival. But I mean, you can't go wrong with either. But man, the easiest way is, and you're not going to want to hear this, is get a sample of each so you can make that decision. They're so different. You can have them both. Maybe whichever one you if I was to say, state which one first one comes to mind, whichever one comes to mind, buy that one first and just wait a little bit and get the other one because they're both worth having. I mean, if you don't want to get them both at the same time, I totally get that. For whatever reason, hold off. But first one that comes to mind when I ask you which one do you like, which one do you think, get that one because you really can't go wrong either way. As long as you've tried them. But if you're going to blind buy it, go with your gut, and then you could always get the other one later. I know that was kind of all over the place, but that's pretty much my thought process on it. Never tried it. Never tried it. I wouldn't say best, one of. It's top 3 for sure. That's all the way in the corner right here. You can't see it. It's off camera to the right by the light over there. Like it looks like I'm pointing it at this corner. I'm actually pointing at that corner. Like I'm pointing out the window now. It's just the angle of the camera, but it's in the corner over there. It's very spicy. It's not sweet like Camera. I do like it more than Camera. Get the new Phantom. I still don't have the original. I had a decant. I might get the Parfum at some point, but I want to try it first. That's not a safe blind buy for me, unfortunately. I can tell you this, Ross, your live stream presence was missed this past week by many. Your evolution from here on out is greatly anticipated. Well, I appreciate you, Jared. I said bands, not brands. Oh, I thought you said brands. I was glancing. Red Hot Chili Peppers immediately. I've always been a Limp Bizkit guy. So that's the first 2 that come to mind. And I'm a huge 7 Dust, 5 Finger when it comes to the gym. 7 Dust, 5 Finger Death Punch, Disturbed, Godsmack. That's like that late 90s, early 2000s era. I'm trying to think. Do I have anything that smells like Blue de Chanel that's niche? I can't think of anything. I don't know if I have anything. Though I'm not Ross. No, by all means, y'all answer in the chat too. I'm sure all opinions are welcome. Love them both, but I have to choose. I actually go Percival just barely. That's basically where I'm at too. Leaning towards Percival, but it's tough. If you're leaning Percival, just go with Percival. It's that easy, my man. Welcome to Florida. I appreciate it. So I don't start till tomorrow. I haven't worked out in like 8 or 9 days, something like that. Tomorrow. Ooh, Skin Bracer. I got to go Skin Bracer. Welcome back, Mercedes-Benz EDT. There you go. Australia, Trussardi Womo. What are your thoughts on this? Never tried it. Potentially. Like I said, this month I'm gonna try to get some uploads out on the other channel. Probably gonna be some vlogs. But I haven't been buying any shoes since the last couple of videos, those Jordans. So depends on what I see in the rack stores, though. You know what I mean? I might always have a little rack store shoe find. So no hate, only love here. I appreciate that. Welcome back to Dixieland. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Favorite Dumb Reach fragrances that give off a beachy vibe. Ooh, that are perfect for rainy days. You lost me on that part, but the rest of it, St. Bart's. Because I like to just reach it. I've had it for years. I'm a huge fan of that one. All right, Odorocious. So I got to get them. I've only smelled each of them one time. They're both in my cart. They're both in stock right now. Fragrance by. They're both in my cart. On the next chapter. Hope you guys, Colorado Springs had a tornado warning yesterday. I'm glad I'm not there anymore. What should I wear to my gig tonight? Wave. 1 million lucky. Oh, Intense Vetiver. Ooh. Dior Homme 2020 Mahir Legacy or Sublime. You want to surprise them? If you want to surprise them, go with Sublime. Body Out Oud Sublime. For those of you that didn't know what he's talking about, one of this year's releases from Lattafa. Which, you guys know I got to do it right there. There it is. I almost wore that today. Probably going to wear it this week. It's like fruit punch. My man Dedrick said it's like fruit punch with rose, basically. Do that. Go with Sublime. Yeah, why not? Climatic with the $20 super chat. My man just got here, boys. Congrats on the move. L'Homme Cologne Blue. So my YSL shelf is right there with Victor and Rolf and Armani. That's what that shelf is. YSL, Victor and Rolf, and Armani, which all my Victor and Rolfs are just the Spice Bomb line, but I appreciate the $20 super chat. Thank you, my man. Which I did see Noah did 3 months on, let me stretch this down. Noah did 3 months renewal for Hall of Fame. So that's awesome. Yo, 3 months, homie. Hope the move went smooth and you didn't break the frags. No breaks, Noah. But for those of you, as far as channel members, it'll be during the week. I'm gonna concoct the list for you guys to vote on what I should buy for this month's giveaway. It will be last weekend of the month. But we're gonna do that. We're gonna get back to the member stuff, the member posts for the content, all that stuff. So it's obviously I've been a little preoccupied to do that. A lot of videos were pre-recorded out, but welcome back for another 90 days of the Hall of Fame tier, my man. Let's see. So with that, hitting them with the emojis. Did you do a video or on LV clones? They all smell good, but a little too rich for my blood. So I did actually, Alex. I did one on some of the Paris Corner ones. I actually did. St. Bart's or La Bola Parfum. And then Reflection Man or Darley for rainy days. That's a bunch of good ones right there. Thoughts on you or someone like you? I haven't tried that one. Blind bought it because of the mint note. Thoughts? I haven't tried it. I've seen so many posts on Instagram over the last 2 years on that one. It's funny that you say that. Just ordered a bottle of Unaverage Patch. Great fragrance. Thank you, brother. Hey, sweet candy fragrance. John with the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Congrats on the safe move with your family. Hope you guys have a great experience. Thank you so much. Hey, I thought I had to do it from YouTube. That's why I went on here. Love seeing your shelves. I appreciate that. Addie and John, thank you so much for the super chat, but it's actually showing. So they updated StreamYard since the last time I was live, because before I wasn't able to see this for the membership. So there we go. I'm able to pin it now. That's great. So I don't have to go back and forth to the YouTube chat and let it catch my eye, which, I mean, it's much easier to see now, but that's awesome. So there we go. It's end of the day safari. Ralph Lauren. Camping so feel like a rugged jungle traveler. I haven't smelled safari in a long, long time. Have you the perfume leaders inspired by Mr. I have no idea what you're even talking about. Gonna have some amazing giveaways this month. Yeah, we're not there yet. We're going to though. We're still gonna have the mystery box again this month too. Gonna do a lot of samples this month. A lot of samples. Remember, Alvin, good to see you. I've never smelled Animal by Animal. I know exactly what you're referring to. Joel, good to see you. Welcome back to the South. Polo Blue Parfum. Good stuff right there, my man. Good stuff. Vols for the win. I'm guessing you changed your name. Paris Corner Atouf. YSL Baby Cat Clone Twist. I have to try that one because, which I'm kind of surprised that Paris Corner's got another one. Like, why have two Baby Cat clones? Kind of strange. Good morning from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. Let's see. I think so. Now, retail, no. At a discounter, under $200 for a 4.2. Yeah, it's one of their best. What's going on, Greg? Rain and cool in Denver. Perfect time to unbox my new YSL Baby Cat. Speaking of, he got the real deal. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone hit the like button. Sin of the Bay, one of the best names on YouTube. Glad to see you made it safely. I'm out here working near Orlando wearing zoologist squid. It's good to see you, man. Seven Dust, band I've seen the most and love them. I love when any of their stuff comes up on my playlist when I'm training, which I can't wait to get back to the gym tomorrow. What's your favorite Jean Paul Gaultier? So I would have to say it's Le Beau Le Parfum is my favorite Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance. And then right after that, it's kind of a toss-up with Le Male Le Parfum and Le Male Elixir. I don't have a bunch of experience with Jo Malone. I've tried a bunch of clones, but as far as her main house releases, no. But I have her subsidiary brand, Jo Loves. I have Mango Thai Lime, which I'm a big fan of. Big fan of that one. Do is Poseidon Madagascar Vanilla Chariot. I'm trying to find some vintage fragrances. Yeah, you can't complain right there. 166 likes, actually. We have more likes than viewers right now, 154 viewers, so that's always good. I am a little bit behind. Isola Blue, yes. Town and Country by Clive Christian. I have not, but Isola Blue is the only 10 out of 10 overall rating I've given in individual review. That's the only in-review, single review video where I've given a 10. Now, I did a 10 out of 10 fragrance video one time where I upgraded. Like if I was going to boost some ratings to a 10 out of 10, what fragrances deserve it? That was kind of the basis for that video, and I did that. But as far as just doing a review on one fragrance, Isola Blue is the only one I've ever given a 10. And for a little over 4 years of reviewing fragrances on YouTube and 2,200 videos. Yep. So obviously you may not feel 10 out of 10 about that fragrance like I do, but it's worth trying. It's at least worth trying. You're saying you had an Armand frag that smelled like stronger. Yes, it's called Aura Fresh. A-U-R-A Fresh. Aura Fresh. It's basically an eau de parfum version. It's not as bright. It's not as loud. It wears heavier because of higher oil concentration, but it lasts longer. I get about 8 hours on the skin. It's just not as bright. What I miss? Just random fragrance talk. We're almost at an hour. We'll shut it down here in just a little bit, and it shows that it's an hour and 54 minutes. So I guess it was. I don't know if it's going to pick up the just sitting around stuff. I may have to like clip that first hour. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Is it possible to chew some 5 gum while wearing a fragrance and get the same effect as a minty note? I doubt it. I doubt it. Unpopular opinion. Spice Bomb EDT is better than Extreme. I agree with your unpopular opinion. Any EDT alternatives other than Man in Black? I would just stick with Spice Bomb Eau de Toilette, Kyle. It's still great. As you just stated, it's still phenomenal. 6 to 8 times on average patch. Invictus from Paco Rabanne. We back. Wearing Elysium. Boring, I know. Nah, not at all. Lasted through a 10-hour shift today. Can still faintly smell it. I mean, hey, man, don't feel bad about wearing any version of Elysium. I wore the O Intense this past week. Honey Oud and Versace Eros Flame. I mean, I would think you're not going to be disappointed. I guess we'll find out. You or someone like you, because I love Remarkable People, which is phenomenal. The fragrance was way too green for me, Ross. After a mojito opening, it turned into straight grass. Really? Okay. Heard Sedley is like 30 plus age range. Fragrances, anything about it that makes it mature smelling. It smells like a fougere. It's got fougere squad, but I mean, it's still got ambroxan and mint and stuff like that. I agree. I don't think it's something that 18-year-olds are going to enjoy, but it's not all that serious and old manish. It's good stuff. I like it. Wearing Joe Malone. Okay, so I gotta skip ahead a little bit. Just got an average patch filming first impressions video. Two best Joe Malone, in my opinion, wood, sage, and sea salt. Okay. I have. It's been a while since I've smelled it. I have a decant of the Intense. Eau de Tariq Niche Bleu de Chanel. No, because that's more about lavender and cardamom. It doesn't really smell like Bleu de Chanel. But it is a blue fragrance for sure. It is a niche blue fragrance. Tariq is phenomenal. No, I started it around 3:30. I was gonna start at 4 o'clock Central, and then because the time zones were different with StreamYard and YouTube, it was doing some weird stuff. Like it shows we've been live for almost 2 hours. We have not been. We've been live for 56 minutes. So it's weird. You praise the Squid's Lord and Savior Valentino Rossi. Appreciate the $2 super chat, but I don't praise anyone other than my Lord and Savior, which is not Valentino Rossi, but I do have a Rossi helmet. But thank you for the super chat. That was a strange comment. Sin of the Bay. If I didn't already have a signature scent from Joe Malone, Club Nuit Sillage. That's good stuff. You ever tried Hypnotic Amber? I have not. Just want to know how smoky it is, opposed to supposed to be an Aventus twist. Tariq is lavender and cardamom. Could it be a niche blue electrique? It's not a powdery cardamom, though. It's not powdery at all. No, it doesn't smell like blue electrique. Who has a decant of Oso Fresh I can buy? I don't have a decant of it, but that bottle is at the back side of this row. That row right there. Very strange super chat. I mean, it is what it is. Thoughts on Leighton? I smelled it and was like, what the fuck is that? So it's a very minty menthol geranium smell with some fruity apple and a lot of spice and vanilla. It's a very unique fragrance. The only things that smell like a Leighton is stuff that's trying to copy Leighton. Leighton was a very original scent profile as far as I'm aware of. I never smelled anything other than Leighton that smelled like that. So that's the Andros Parfums fragrances. They're just not the Guatemalan cardamom. It's too bitter for me. On my skin, it just comes across too bitter. I don't listen to Korn near as much as I used to. I have certain songs on my playlist though for when I'm at the gym. Fougere Marine really smell like Tommy. Yes, because that's great, but the staying power is terrible. Yeah, it's basically niche Tommy. Happy I finally caught a live. Well, I'm glad you're here too. We're gonna be shutting it down here in just a little bit. We're about to hit 1 hour, even though it shows almost 2 hours. It's all over the place. But if I have Halloween Man X already, is it worth getting Womo's signature? I think so, because Womo's signature is superior. I think that from start to finish, it's a better fragrance. They are similar, but it is a much better fragrance in my opinion. There is redundancy there, but my opinion on it is if you get Womo's signature, you're going to wear Halloween Man X way less, if at all, ever again. Because when you want that scent profile, you're going to want to go with Womo's signature. It is a better fragrance. So, and on that note, guys, we're hitting the hour mark. I still have so much stuff to do. I appreciate Noah. It was great to see you renew for 3 more months for the membership. Thank you to everybody that gave the super chats. Thank you for coming to see me. I'm going to have a certain schedule I'm going to try to put in place moving forward. The idea, it's either going to be a 4 or 5 day schedule. It's either going to be Monday through Friday or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday for the live streams. I'll let you guys know. Probably not streaming tomorrow. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I'm definitely going to stream on Tuesday. Probably have a specific topic. So we'll see how things are going to go. It's going to be a feeling out process, but there are going to be some changes to the channel and the content on both channels. moving forward. But I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure to check out today's video if you haven't yet. Weekly rotation will be out tomorrow morning. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one.